Are you guys promoting a listing, or are you gonna do some sort of other design for your ad?
So we're gonna be, oh, I hate that.
I'll just turn mine off.
Okay. We're literally sitting next to each other.
Oh,
I don't know why we're not
that
just
makes sense. That
joining
makes
speakers,
sense.
but whatever.
No, that's good.
Or joining screens, but excuse me, I just ate a pretzel. Yes, so we're going to be listing a house in Rocky River. So we would love to know how to promote that further.
Mhm.
It's going to be a remodel, so that's another added feature of just, enticing, right, in Rocky River. But that would be something that would be really beneficial in the near future. We're listing it probably mid to end of February. So coming up, where I want to kind of play around, feel comfortable with, how best to do that.
Yep.
So.
Absolutely. When's that one hitting the market?
So it should be around like February 17th-ish, around there. That's kind of our current target time. But it is still literally being remodeled. So
Right.
that might also change, but yeah.
That makes sense. We'll probably, so I'll do, and Keith said, are you doing a, are you going to run one? Are you going to do a listing or a design of some sort?
So I have a couple things. So I have a design one. I have a Divi one for like a Divi ad.
What do you mean by that? I think
Do you
Divi,
know
is
what
that like
Divi
a,
is? It's like a
is it a lead,
partnership.
is it a lead generator or?
Yeah, so it's a company that helps people with at least a 550 credit score. They're rent to own. So you can qualify them through Divi and then they can close within 2 weeks. So it's mostly rent to own, kind of like an abridged FHA version of something. They can close fast and it's rent to own. They rent for 3 years. Money goes towards a down payment. So I have an ad for that already out. And then I have
how's that one performing?
I think if I had used a listing, it would have been easier rather than just kind of like a brand awareness one. But when I have run ads specifically on new listings, I have not had one, but I have, other agents that'll let me use their listing. So when I do an ad for a brand new listing, I mean, I've gotten like 60, 70 leads from one ad.
Yeah.
How fruitful those are is a little bit challenging. It's hard that part of it is a little difficult, but the ad itself, I find them very beneficial.
For sure.
They work for sure.
Yeah, the conversion on any like paid is going to be tricky. It's going to be low percentages no matter what.
But it gets you out there, gets the brand awareness out there. So my next one is going to be one of those like, are you looking to buy or sell in the next, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to know what your home is worth? I'm going to do one of those next.
Yep. I did one of those. I need to do more. I'll probably do another one here soon. I do like the leads come in slow. I think I got, when I ran my one for 10 days last year, I got like two leads from it. Whereas like typically the listing ones I run, same thing, get 40, 50, 60 at a time.
Yeah, but I feel like the one or two you might get are actually legit people that want to know. Like, I feel like it's a little bit more
correct.
Like they have to pick that. They're picking that on purpose. Do you know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah. I mean, just think about that. Like when you're reaching out to them and say you get a conversation with them and then you email them a comparative market analysis, like pretty good chance they're going to use you as an agent. The way I'll start it is anyone that wants to can follow. I'll do this so we can follow along. So if you do want to publish it at the end, because I was thinking, I'm like, a lot of the times when I do the command trainings, I'm just like walking through on my end, sharing my screen. And then most of the time people are watching or taking notes. Ideally, if you want to run an ad, for you guys, Rachel and Corey, I know it's because the listing's not active yet, but you can still kind of like build one out and not publish it if you want. But if you want to run it, just follow along and then ultimately publish it. Just because I feel like a lot of times if someone attends a class, I was just trying to figure out like for all agents, because some are super seasoned, some are newer. It's like, how can we add value as much as possible? And it's like that interactiveness, and then potentially publishing it and then seeing like, oh, like next after 10 days, like let's see who ran them and how many leads we got, to kind of make it more active, because it's so easy to attend a class, take all the notes, go home, never run an ad. It's so
Well, you know what? I think like when the first time I did it, your class is like, it's nice because you can go step by step and like pause it where you need to pause it.
mhm.
But if you're not the type of person that can make sure all your stuff is connected the right way, like that your Facebook is connected to Canva or like connected to Command, like if you can't make sure all that part, you'll get really frustrated really fast.
Yeah, for sure. In order to run a successful ad on Command, and that's why I kind of put that in the Facebook post and the email, was you have to have a marketing profile, because you don't have to have that technically, again, but if you're promoting a listing, like the way I'll show you is creating that quick landing page, but then also having a business page set up on Facebook, like you need that in order to run it. But so what I'll do is I'll first show, for the people that are promoting listings, I will show you, it'll take literally 2 minutes to show you how to publish like a quick landing page for that listing. That way, when people are submitting their info about the property, and then you get the info from Facebook and it pumps into your Command database, at least they'll be able to see like the photos and the price, which is most likely what they wanted. You don't have to follow that. So if you're a true believer that like you want the lead capture, and then you have your own way of converting it where you don't want to present them with the price and photos, like don't create a landing page. But this is just kind of my best practice. So I'm going to share my screen, go through that real quick, and then I'll go into building out an ad. And then I'll talk a little bit about, if you're doing a listing, this is what you'll hit. If you want to do like brand awareness or event awareness, this is what you hit, and we can kind of build it out as we go. All right, so share screen. Just for my sake. Okay, cool. Never mind. All right, let's share. Minimize my screens on the side here. All right. Cool. So this is where you'll start. This is the first step you'll do on creating a quick landing page. You go, if you want to see what the little tabs are, the names of them are, you can hit the KW, the red KW button, and then it shows. So go to consumer, and then click at the very top here, landing pages. I'm going to show you what the end result is of doing this. So it takes 2 minutes, and you can create a live website that you can point people to. So basically what my goal is when I'm running a listing ad on Facebook is when they submit their info, they end up here. This is the property they wanted to see. They get the price, the specs, the square footage, bedrooms, about the property. It pulls it right from the MLS. I just feel like it's a warmer way for me to enter in a relationship with them. I don't know them. They came into my lead funnel through a paid ad. So I'm a little bit making a warmer connection because I'm giving them the information they want. Then after that, I'm going to contact them at least. I was thinking about this over the weekend too. I always say kind of text, call, email, because best practice, any sort of paid advertising in almost any industry, you'll need at least 6 touches. I would even do another. So you really should best practice on any lead you get via paid advertising through Command. At the very minimum, you should text, call, email, text, call, email, text, call, email. So there should be 9 attempts to contact them. Otherwise, you really are just paying for nothing, because someone that doesn't know you, doesn't know your number, probably will not respond to you right away. All right, cool. So I digress. Create a new page as a landing page. Click the bottom one, create it. And this is, always name it, just so you know what the landing page is for. So this is the address of what I'm doing, and it's 2 steps. Branded header. I grab this widget on the side here. I drag it over to the top, so it shows my branding there. And then I drag the listing widget right underneath it. Okay, and then it automatically populates to this property in Texas. My internet is You guys can hear me, right? All right. Right underneath listing. Normally, when you add that, it will. It's annoying. How do I edit that just so I can show you? Edit. Here we go. When you drag the listing one over, it pulls up this bottom section, right? It was glitchy when I was trying to do it. That's probably just command. So what you do, normally it populates a Texas property. So what you do is go to configure widgets, and then you'll click change listing, and then you pull up the listing that you want. This one, and when you do, you can select it, and then it'll populate it, and then you save and apply. And then once you do, you hit publish, yes, and then it's an active website. So you legitimately could then click the link of it, and it's active. So I'm just going to leave that tab up there because that's what I'm going to send people to at the end of the ad. Cool. So that is what I feel like best practice is if you're the first step to do if you're creating a listing ad. Next thing you do is just start building it out. So go to campaigns. It's a little blowhorn right there. And then it's the second tab up top, paid ads. And then you're going to want to create campaign. I'm going to choose social ad. And this is where everyone here, if we're doing this interactively, and if you want to create your ad at the end, choose what your goal is, right? So advertised listing is kind of what I just did. There's also brand awareness. If you have some sort of branded content you've created in Designs of Command or in Canva, or there's plenty of there's 99 Designs, any sort of design, Fiverr. You could event awareness. I know Janice does this. She does a buyer consultation class that she promotes. And when people attend, she kind of goes over the buying process. So kind of builds rapport and builds value to people. And then, in the event, and they get to know you, and then you'll end up they'll end up being your client. So kind of if you want to attract listings, this one's not tricky. You just have to realize you're not going to get as many leads potentially as someone scrolling through Facebook, seeing a house that's kind of pretty and nice and clicking it. It's going to be a little harder for people on their feed. It still works to see, but I think the best for that would be like to track listings. And please feel free to let me know if you have another idea. I feel like how to attract listings best would probably be some sort of offer to give them a free home evaluation or valuation, comparative market analysis, something that says like, hey, if you are in communication with me, I will give you, and I will work for you. I'll give you value. I'll give you some information about what your home is worth. So I would say if you're following along, do which one you want. I would also name it something that's easy for you to, when you're kind of looking over all the ads you've run, to see like what it is, right? So when I promote listings, I put the address in, so then I'll know. And when they come in, just know that when the lead comes into your database, it has whatever you named the ad, right? So it's easy to, like, if you're running several at once and you click, click the person's contact, it'll show what they came in at, right? So if I name it 6888 Wilson Mills, I'll see that when they come into the database. All right, so advertised listing. I want to show you this real quick too. So if you click down here, you want your ad to run on Facebook. I could already see that command's being annoying today. I also have, I can't even figure it out, but I have like the worst, since it started snowing like 2 weeks ago. I know it has nothing to do with it, but I've had like, my internet has been like so slow. I have Spectrum. I have no idea what, I'm like, I keep convincing myself it can't be the weather, but
I have Spectrum too. It's not just you.
okay. Good to know. Okay, it looks like, all right, so this part of this building out the ad only happens when you've selected attract buyers. So when you're promoting a listing. Also, don't run into the hurdle of if you don't have a listing, but you want to run this ad. So you ask someone at the office, can I promote your listing? And then you put it in here and it doesn't show up. Go over here and click all listings, because if it's not your listing, it won't pull it up. So just make sure you click all right here.
Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, this is Leah. How you doing? So I'm kind of lost, even though I've been on for a minute with you guys. I'm still under the widgets part, and I guess I don't know, some kind of way I'm not that command savvy yet. So I'm just gonna follow along, but yeah, I don't know. I was trying to go step by step, but I don't want to stop you from doing what you're doing. So
yeah. So I'll say this as well. Like I would go towards building out. Like, do you want to publish an ad at the end of the hour?
Well, I do, but I wasn't doing a listing, but I was trying to still follow along. So when I do publish a listing, but I mean, if this is being recorded, I can go back. It's just,
yeah, exactly. I would build out your ad if you want to post one today, and then like building out that landing page. There's plenty, not even from me, you don't even have to rewatch the video, but there's plenty of videos on YouTube on KW Command that show you how to do it. You could even just search how to build a landing page on Command and those videos will pop up. But yeah, because I mean, if you haven't seen it before, like these widgets can get a little tricky to follow. So just don't get hung up on that. That's not the ultimately the important part. Even you could even you don't even have to send people to a landing page if you collect their info. That's just something that I feel like we're trying, can help conversion. That's kind of why I teach it.
Okay. Right. But once you're done with this, you're going to show us something else, right? So I can get back on track. I'm not where you are. So I need.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah. I mean, if you want to build an ad and publish it at the end, like I would start building it out. And then, because hopefully we can kind of help everyone, whichever one they're building, whether it's a listing or something else. I just want to show you this where, this first step only comes up when you have a listing. See, so like the first part we did where it asked us what we want to do. So we wanted to advertise a listing. So I put the one in there. So this second step right here, where I just input that listing, that second step's only for when you're doing a listing. You will upload an image or a video if you're promoting something else. Okay, so this second step is only for when you're populating a listing.
Got it.
So I'll show you how that's different. So when you go back, and then you create a campaign, say you're doing, what are some of the other ones that you were doing? Let's say like if you're attracting sellers. All right, let's see here. So attracting listings, I want listings. So home valuation ad.
Yeah, like I've done one for like the neighborhood nurture so that they can get on a smart plan.
I wanted to do a flyer of myself that I had already created from before it looked like it had got a lot of views from just regular, but I just wanted to do it as an ad, but. Yeah.
For that, I would do probably brand awareness. Is it like a photo of you with like saying KW Living?
Yeah, it kind of says I want to be your go-to agent at the top, and then it has my picture, and I got some other verbiage in there, but it's I think it would be a good ad.
Yeah, so brand awareness. I would say another one is event awareness. If you're doing it, attracting talent. If you're trying to find, if you're building a team and you want to find agents, or you are looking for admin or any sort of showing assistance, whatever it is.
But
I would
Paul,
say too.
how do I get to that place where you are now? Because like I said, I got lost in the beginning and I'm still not able to figure it out.
So just, you're at home right here. So home, and then,
Okay,
and
let
then
me go. Wait a minute. I'm gonna just hit, no, I'm not gonna save it. Okay, so go home.
and then click campaigns right down here.
Okay. Okay, because I was under widgets and got stuck
Mhm.
and I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, so I'm under campaigns.
And once you see that, click paid ads,
Okay.
and
Okay,
then create campaign.
where is that? Oh, wait a minute, where is create campaign?
Top
Oh, I
right,
see
right,
it. Okay, I see it.
and then click social ad, the one on the top left. So when you click create campaign, click this one, paid social ad.
Okay, I got it now. I'm back. Okay, I'm there. Good. And then I would just click on whatever one I want to do, right? With like
Yep.
brand awareness or attract buyers or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And then I would name it whatever is best for you. Track listings, run it on Facebook. Yeah, don't forget to click where you want to run it, right? So on
Okay.
Facebook, create campaign. So see, this is what I was talking about where that first part we named it. This part we don't do because we're not doing a listing. So that's only, the second step is only when you're promoting a listing. And then you go to text. So then you have to basically all the text for no matter which one you're doing, it's going to be main copy, headline, and description. So this is where everyone's going to be different, right? Some people are masters at ad copy. Some people are terrible at writing and spelling. So really, however you're going to do this, what you will notice is, do you see that they have like sample writing here? So like this, it says try this, thinking of selling. So Keller has put in like what, if you have trouble like figuring like what you want to do, you could just copy what they're saying. However, once you start typing in, it goes away. So I would say either take a screenshot of it or take a photo of it or something. And yeah, however else, but if you really can't figure out a way to get creative with it, just copy what they suggest. Thinking of selling, not sure if now's the right time, we can help you find what your home is worth in today's market. Contact us today. That's actually pretty good. And then headline, they don't give you any ideas, but I would do, actually, I'm going to, evaluation. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Enter headline. Oh yeah, so the headline's a little tricky because they only give you 25 characters to write something. So I would say, what's a good headline for something like that? Yeah, I mean, this is where I think we're all kind of put on our ad copy hats, is like,
I just put, what is your home worth?
I like that.
It just has to be tiny.
I love that. There you go. And the description. Danielle, what do you think? What's a good description for that? Oh yeah, find out what your home is worth in today's market.
I usually just copy what they say. They're
Yep.
really good.
Yep.
Paul,
Mhm.
if it's not allowing me to click the campaign I want to run, I guess I'll just have to, I don't know, I'm having a little trouble, but I guess I'll just follow along. I'm back still. I don't want to stop you from going forward, but yeah. It's not letting me click Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I connected my Facebook account, but for some reason it's not letting me click the box. So I don't know.
So are you saying like back here, like in the section where those 3 dots are, where it says Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Those are
Right,
gray.
where-
Those are gray. Like you can't click them.
No, I can click it, but it's not, it says, please select at least one channel. And I don't know, it's not going. So I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll have to have somebody help me. I don't
Well,
know.
no, I mean, this is what we're doing this for. So like what, I mean, is it clickable? Like, is it grayed out or?
I can, well, I don't even know if I can turn this around, but you know what? Let me see if I
You can always, Leah or Paul even, you can always save it as a draft and go back to like if Paul, if Paul needed to get out or
Yeah.
she needed to
Right.
maybe
It's
save
not-
it for a second.
All right, so you're in
Right,
this
I'm under
section
where it
here.
says new social ad campaign, where I would click brand awareness, attract buyers.
Okay.
And then at the bottom where you told me to click Facebook, that's where I was gonna connect it to, but I connected my Facebook, but it won't let me check the box. It's just not.
So these right here are not, so
Yeah.
do you get this? Does it
Yes,
say
I
this?
got that.
So yeah, so this is something obviously some other people may run into, so I'll go over this right now. So your channel's not, so you have to connect it here. So you have to go into settings. So top right
Oh.
here.
So come
Settings.
out, come out of here.
Yeah, when you said you connected your Facebook to command, like, this is where you
just-
connect it. So
Oh, okay, so I can
Yeah.
click the settings.
sorry for the whatever buffering or the delay. It's probably my internet. I have no
Mine's
idea.
too.
Mine's doing
Okay,
the
here
same
it
thing when I
goes.
was trying to load a
All right.
picture.
So right
Okay.
here, so this is the settings portion.
Right,
Here is where it has to be connected.
okay, I see where it says Facebook post scheduling. It doesn't say Facebook ads manager. So I have the Facebook post scheduling one, but I don't
It
have the ad.
should be further down if you keep scrolling down.
Oh, okay, I see that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So connect that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to connect it. Let's connect another account.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, so it does say connected one account. Okay, so
Cool.
it's okay. So I have both of them now.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean both of them? What else was connected to it?
It just says Facebook post scheduling and then Facebook ads manager. So those two are.
Yeah. If you had scheduling just connected, the ads manager one needs to be. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have it. Now where do I go? Go back to the campaigns?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Paid ads.
right, okay. Thank you, because I was like, I thought I connected it,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't. And then create campaign. Okay, so social ad. And then I'm gonna just say attract buyers. And you said that the enter a campaign name, is that gonna show up on the ad or I can just put anything in there?
It's not going to show up on the ad. It's going to show up. It's going to show up here. So, and this is like your ads dashboard here. So the name,
Okay.
see over here, home
Yeah,
evaluation ad. All the
Okay.
names of them are going to be here. So it's mainly for you. You know.
oh, okay, good. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Like this one, I was going for listings in Willoughby. This one, most of them I do are the promoting listings and stuff like that. Just because if you look at the
Mhm.
amount of leads here, like 27, 46, 44, 20, 57. This one was 91. That was 44 cents a lead, which is pretty good.
That is good. And I will do a listing too. I just have to find, I don't, have one at the moment, but I will get one. So,
Yeah. Also, it is nice just to get in kind of like the repetitions of creating ads. They're so cheap to run. I mean, you could run them for 10 days for $10,
that
However,
is good.
like,
And-
there's a lot of actions we can take that kind of as real estate agents, it maybe seems like we're being productive or busy, but, I guess not, but, and you can, this is something that, tinkering with your database, running some ads. Like it's anytime you're like getting people into your network and sphere that you can talk to about real estate, that's, I would say, is a good ROI, like positive opportunity.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, are you kind of in that next step as well?
I mean, I'm at where it says text, where you can put enter a main copy headline.
Yeah, so I think we're all kind of in that area there. Let's see here, we don't need that. Okay, yeah, so most of us kind of are either coming up with text to do or already put it in there. I would say click save. Once you see these little check marks, what's that?
Well, as far as text, this is the main copy. That's gonna be, I missed that part because I was just trying to get over here. So okay, what you're putting.
See like main copy over here, it shows up top here. So that's kind of going to be like, and then headline, it's going to be in like bigger, bolder letters here. And then the description's like right underneath it.
Okay.
Media is where, if you're not doing a listing, if you're doing a listing, it automatically, this media portion will be like the photo that's part of the listing, but otherwise you're going to be uploading whatever you have, right? So for Leah, you would do that image you were talking about. Danielle, you probably have an image for like something flashy for like a home. What's your home worth in today's market or something like that?
Cute living room with a fireplace.
Yeah, there you go. For Rachel and Corey, like yours again will be probably the front photo of the house, but it'll populate when you upload the listing there. I think a lot more people should do videos. I think a lot of, and not like overly produced, right? People don't realize how good just like an iPhone or an Android video on your phone like goes, especially when you don't bombard people, right? If you're posting regularly, just brand awareness, and obviously probably post stuff for family as well, and Instagram and Facebook, but adding in a video from time to time about real estate would be a good idea. But this is where you upload that. And then let's see. Let me actually.
And Paul, what do we put under headline? That's where I am. I think I'm a little behind, but I'm trying to get
headline. Here. Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, so like the text is like it's going to be, everyone's is going to be different, right? Because somebody might be a master at, maybe they went to college for like ad copy marketing, so they're going to be like really good at writing ad and like but like this is where literally like you have to stand out, right? So I think a lot of people overlook some of the copy when it comes to creating advertisements, but this is like where you do headline is, I mean, it's totally up to you. However you communicate with people, whatever your style is, I would say like.
But I see you have contact me today. Is that how the flow is going to be of the ad, like the top, middle? Is it just kind of going to be, because obviously it's going to probably show us how it's going to be before we click submit, right?
Yeah. So I don't have contact me today. Are you talking about up top here?
Under main copy, right?
Oh yeah, I think I'm selling contact me today. Yeah. So, what was the question again?
Oh no, I was just wondering, do I have to have a headline, or can I just put everything under main copy and then description? I see it's 3 different things that you can put stuff in.
So see these little red asterisks? That means it's required. So all 3 of these have to be something in there.
Okay, that's fine. So if I say, do you want to buy or sell a home? I can say, let me be your go-to agent. And then I guess under headline, I'm just trying to think what I should put there. Maybe.
Trying to think what
or can I just put contact me today under headline, or does it matter the flow of it? It probably doesn't matter.
I mean, so here's the thing, like it matters in the grand scheme of things. I guess it doesn't matter in.
I see. Like, what is your home worth? I see. That's the headline is where that goes. Okay, I'm looking at yours. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. That's where that little strip is, where it says learn more.
Yeah, this is like where, and obviously this is important what you write there, because that's the biggest and the boldest. Right. So. So
I could probably put contact me today in there. That would be a good. maybe.
I would say too, not to run into this was a hurdle that a new agent ran into a couple months ago, was they were promoting a listing, and somewhere here it should say what city it's in. He was the one thing, because he had good ad copy on there. Ultimately, when I was looking at it, when he showed me, because he had not many leads came in through there. Part of it too is, you just, at least if you're promoting a listing, probably putting the city somewhere on there would be ideal, because if you're promoting a certain area.
I'm not promoting the listing though.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm not doing it.
No, I know. I'm
Okay,
just
but
saying,
putting the city under the description.
Yeah, since we're talking about ad copy and all this text and main copy and stuff, I'm just saying, for people that are promoting a listing, somewhere here, add the city, just because when people are looking at ads, and they see a home, knowing what city it's in, it'll help streamline it. All right. So
Okay, I got you.
Media would be the imager or video. And then hit save. Forget what images I had. This is the one I created during last year at some point. Selecting this, not ready to use. Command's being a little finicky. Designs. I always like to look at it too see it says Facebook preview web feed. I always like to look at it on mobile, because 95% of people look at it on mobile. What is their home worth? Save, and then you just follow the next step. All right, Facebook settings, configure. This is where you connect your page, your Facebook page. And then do not fall into this trap right here. So destination, Facebook lead generation form, definitely use that. Unless you have, no, not even unless, do the Facebook lead generation form. It is recommended. See, it says it in little parentheses. The Facebook lead generation form, when someone sees your ad and they click it, it auto populates name, email, and a phone number based on what they've signed up to Facebook for. So that's a good thing. It gives them less work to do. It's already auto-populated. All they do is click submit. Secondly, you're gonna get less people putting in fake information. You're gonna get people that probably know they're gonna get contacted, so maybe change a number or a letter in their email, so it ends up not working. But it's fewer because it's auto-populated. So another thing too, there has been agents in the past that didn't change this. So when they started running an ad, all of a sudden after 5 days, there's no leads. But you got to think about it. If they clicked site or landing page, but then never connected that, then the leads are going nowhere, right? When someone's submitting their info, it just doesn't go anywhere. So I would just say click Facebook lead generation form, because when it shows, hey, what's your name, what's your email, what's your number, it's auto-populated and it's easy. They just click submit and it's end of story. And then the lead will get pumped into your command. So just make sure you click Facebook lead generation form. This is the section here that when I'm promoting a listing, I send them here. Remember, we created that landing page. This is an active website right here. So this link works. So I'm going to drop that right in here. Okay. And once they submit their info and click submit the lead generation form, it'll send them, I'll get their contact info, I'll get an email from Command saying you got a new lead, and they get sent to that site. And if it was a listing, they can look at it. If it's not a listing, you probably want to send this to your agent site, or if you have a, like Rachel and Corey, like your main Squarespace site, whatever, you know. Send them to, because I'm not promoting a listing, I am promoting, so I'm going to send them to my website. And then the audience, I'm going to want to create a custom target audience. So I'll use custom settings here. I'm going to target a custom audience. I'm going to do my area where I live would be Ohio. I'm going to probably, I want a wider reach on this probably, not 60 miles. We'll do 40 miles. Typically when I'm promoting a listing, I'll go, I think the radius, the smallest radius you can do is I think 25. We'll just leave it. All right. This is where I would either take notes on this or would, however else you remember. This is if you're promoting a listing. So this expert targeting, this include people who to match. When you add interests here, say, and just stay with me here. So say you're promoting a listing. I'm going to add things in here like Zillow, add interest, Zillow, realtor.com. So these are sites. Do you know why I'm doing this? So like when you do that, there's tracking and cookies and stuff on your browser history that when you're marketing, so basically when this ad is will be shown to people that have visited these sites. So mainly when people are on Zillow and realtor.com, I mean, what are they doing? They're typically house hunting or looking for houses. So if you're promoting a listing, I want to target people that are in. So house hunting is another one. Trulia. You want to put things that are what they would be visiting if they're in that mode, right? If they're shopping for a house, they're probably going to be visiting, listing sites like Zillow, Realtor, places they can easily search for homes. So once you click save, see they're in here, and then it'll target those people specifically. So then you're honing in. You're not paying for an ad that's getting sent to someone who's not in the home search process. Now, you have to change these when, I guess you can still add those. I guess a lot of times, say right in here, I'm looking for sellers, right? I want to see what their home is worth. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world to have those interests be similar, right? I'm just trying to think, like, gauge these interests based on what you're promoting. Do you have another? Does anybody who's ran ads, like Danielle or Janice or anybody else, like what any other interests that you've put in there before?
I usually do like the ones that you listed about the different websites, and then anything, if I go in and just type home, if anything pops up, home buyer, first time home buyer, I go back and forth of picking too many or not enough. Like, I don't know what's better.
Right. No, I'm trying to think here. I would say, yeah, I know. On that one, it's like for searching for, like, if your brand, a lot of them are going to be similar though, right? So it's like if you're looking for listings, home, like something real estate related would probably still work,
Mm-hmm.
home. I guess if someone's selling, they probably might be in the home hunting process too, you know? Also too, it could be something that, like if I'm trying to think in Leah's situation where she wants to promote her, like an image of kind of your realtor, like it might be okay to do like your database, you know? Oh, I guess seeing maybe if you could do your database. I thought it would be like your actual friends, but I think it's talking about your database in Command. Target custom audience. Just gonna do a quick little, I'm always this is another thing too, like my wife had told me about this as well. Is like whenever you're doing like showings or appointments or whatever you're doing, like day-to-day kind of just like document like some of the stuff you're doing and like use this content when you're posting it on Facebook and stuff and Instagram. Just something to always kind of put stuff out there that you're working. All right, so next. Yep.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
I'm following along, but I just wanted to know if since we're trying to publish this, I was just working on getting my picture uploaded. I guess it just takes a little time sometimes to get certain things in order. I was trying to get it. I thought it was in my computer, but I finally got it. So I guess I'm gonna save it now. And
yeah, like in the media section here.
Yeah, I'm in the media section.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought it says uploaded the file, but it's not over to the right yet, so I can see it. So I don't know.
Let's see. So media.
Yeah, so I see it under DBA logo.
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay, so that's where I am right there.
So right here, so click select, then
okay.
add images.
Okay.
You probably uploaded it, correct?
I did. So should I click upload again or?
Let's see. Pictures. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Okay, and I hit choose for upload already, but okay, I guess I can click it again.
Yeah, so if you click upload. Yeah, you should just hit preview and crop.
Okay.
And then it'll give you this section.
Okay, here it goes.
And then here, if it's wider, click like this one, you know?
Right. Okay, well, this might take a little time to mess with this, but
see how it added it there?
Yeah, I see it. Okay. But do I have to preview and crop, or that's just if I want it to be?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're gonna have to click preview and crop. Take another selfie here.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's good. I think it's already fit inside of there, so I'm gonna just hit save. Okay, it's in there.
It work?
Yeah, it's in there. Now I kind of see it over to the side. Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, it's over there. And I don't know. This is this takes a little time. I'm not gonna, yeah.
What part are you on that's hiccuping?
Right. I'm over to the right where I see my picture, but then now I see like, the DBA logo. Oh, that's what I think I put the wrong thing in there. I put the Keller Williams. That's supposed to be the Keller Williams logo, right? Or I guess I could just exit.
Yeah, and it auto populates that. I mean, you can cancel that out on this one. I mean,
yeah, I don't think I want to. Okay. Yeah, because I took that off. That's fine. Yeah,
I mean,
it looks good now.
technically it's supposed to be in there based to be compliant with marketing rules, but
Mhm.
like so like it normally just always leave it there. See how it shows up like right here. Technically, they've optimized this to stay compliant with marketing rules as a realtor.
But I don't see the Keller Williams. Okay, it says DBA logo, browse KW contact, Market Center logos. Okay, so I have to browse that and then drag and drop it.
Yeah, but so sometimes it's auto populated in there already. So yours, was
Mine's
yours?
Mine's is not auto populated. It looks like I have to put it in there some kind of
Okay,
way.
so click here, go to Market Center
Okay.
logos.
Okay. Okay, I'm on that page. Whenever
and
yours.
And then
Yep,
keep
I'm there.
scrolling down, and
Okay.
then see it says Market Center number or name. So ours
Yep.
is 839,
Okay.
and then you can download
Click.
them.
Download. Okay. Okay.
You can open up that zip drive and choose whichever one you want, and you can upload it there.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, I see it black and white.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's fine. Okay, I see it. I'll just do the one that's black and white. It doesn't really matter, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'll do this one that's white. And then I just need to save it. Well, it's in there. But as far as getting it in there to upload, so I see it. Okay, so I got it there to get, but to get it to actually upload.
You see how small it is over here? I mean, it's probably uploaded. Like it's not this one.
Right.
It's you know what I mean? So it'll be, as long as you hit save, it'll be in there.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I'll just yeah, it's fine. I know it's I don't know. I'm just yeah.
See how it shows up here at the bottom right? Once it's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just click save. So whatever image you want to upload or video, it's going to be this one, and then the DBA logo will always be there. And honestly, I think after the first time you do it, it'll always be that one. I don't think you'll have to re-upload it.
Okay. But then to get back to command, I just need to X out of that probably. Let's see.
Yeah, I just went over from the tab, so like
yeah, I see it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm not gonna even, like I said, I know how I can be with, okay, here it is, Keller Williams logo. I see it now. So it did pop in.
Mhm.
Choose for upload. Okay. And then I can do left or right. Yeah, but see, it's covering up my the logo is covering up my phone number. So I don't think it's really, yeah, it's not in a good spot. So I can't drag it and put it where I want it to be. It's either left or right, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I would again, I don't know what your ad looks like, so I don't want to say just remove it and go ahead, because I don't know if it's like compliant to what technically, so I don't want to just say like go ahead and remove the DBA. But like, I mean, if you really wanted to just test it out and see, I guess you can.
No, I actually have the Keller Williams. I have it already at the top of the thing.
Oh, cool.
To be honest, it's already in there. So I'm gonna take this out because it's not Absolutely. I'm gonna just take it out. But at least I do know how to do it now.
Mhm.
So I'll just take it out. That's fine. But it looks good. I like the ad. I mean, I don't even know if I could show it to you with my, I don't know. I probably maybe can't, but that's fine. I think I like it. I do.
Next, the one below that is Facebook settings. This is where, like over here, this is where you'd connect your page right there.
Okay. Wait a minute. I'm looking at your screen. Where am I? Okay, hold on a minute.
You're gonna be right here.
Facebook. Okay, Facebook
settings.
Lead generation form. I gotta click that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then right here is where you connected. Did you link your page up right here?
Hold on. No, I didn't, but it looks like you don't have any business pages yet. Please create one or click here to refresh the list. I do have a page. I don't know why it's not. Oh, I gotta click. This is, yeah. I don't know. I have a page, but not sure why it's not going there. I don't know. I connected it before.
What you said that last part though, it said connected here. You may have to go through that. You know,
Right,
like when you said that thing you just read off to me,
Mm-hmm.
there was a step to take to connect it. So we probably should do that.
Right. Click refresh. It
Yeah.
says to refresh the list. Please create a new one on Facebook or click here to refresh the list. Wow. I don't know. I had my page already on there. That's how I got this far. This is what I'm saying. This is crazy. Yeah, create a new one on Facebook or click here to refresh the list.
Here,
I
here's I'm gonna send you Keats, Mike Jones, and someone else had an issue connecting. So I'll send you what the troubleshooting is for that.
Okay, that's fine. And then I'll figure it out from there. That's fine.
I'm gonna be in the office, I think tomorrow. If you want, I can I can meet you over there and go through it with you. Like in
That'll be
person.
fine. Hi, Danielle.
And sometimes it's easier when you can see each other's screens at the same time.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Technology and me can be a little, yeah, but I'm trying. You gotta go, you gotta do it.
And once you start doing it, it gets easier.
Right. It seems like it's easy. It's just that you just gotta, actually the ads creating it is not that hard. You just gotta know what you're putting in there and what the verbiage is.
It's a lot of this, I think, the setup beforehand, like with the landing page, making sure everything's connected correctly.
I think so, like you said, and that was the part that I think I need help with anyway. So,
So here in the, if you can copy and paste or email yourself what I just posted in chat, it could be because maybe that last part too. So like, because you did it all in one fell swoop, you connected it, never logged out of command and just started building a campaign. It's probably not realizing it's connected yet. So,
right. That's true.
Keats, Mike Jones, Casey had an issue with that as well. So like clearing the browser and cookies, disconnect. I know you disconnected it, but like disconnect and reconnect it in the settings section, like log out of command and then log back in, it'll work. So
and then go back to where I'm at. Okay. I'm gonna just put Facebook ad troubleshoot and I'm gonna email it to myself that way. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna let anything stop me because I've been wanting to do this. And I've talked to you before, so we know this is just, like you said, this is my very first time really going through it,
Yeah.
So I appreciate the help, really, I do. And I see it's not that hard. It's just like you said in the email, well, not the email, when you sent it out to the group, you had said to have everything connected. But I was like, well, I'll just get on and figure this out because
no, it's perfect. No, that works.
But I like how the ad looks though. So
yeah, for sure. I would say, and what's great too is you can save it as a draft.
I see. I'm about to save it because I don't want to lose it.
Exactly. So what I would do, because I have to hop off anywhere here anyway at 11:30.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is what I would do is I would save the draft and then just follow those steps where you're doing the refresh the cookies and then do disconnect it, reconnect it on command settings, and then log out of command and log back in, and then you can kind of start the
Facebook. Yeah, because my Facebook page should connect, right? Where it says a Facebook settings, when you go in there, that should be connected, and it's telling me that it's not for some reason, and I'm not sure why.
Yep, but that'll help that, and then you can build out the rest of it. Just to kind of put a bow on Danielle, if you wanted to finish like building the ad, like in this lead settings part, nowadays you can, which is awesome, to tag someone, like what so. What's cool is like they can automatically come into your database with a tag. So if I'm running like an ad, I'll tag them as like a Facebook lead or whatever, however you want to name it. And then also what's cool is you can auto assign a smart plan to it. So, some of these wouldn't apply, right? But if you've, again, I don't want to overwhelm, but like you can create your own smart plans that remind you to contact someone 9 times, right? So you can technically, anyone that comes in on a Facebook lead, if you've created an auto smart plan that gives you reminders, you could potentially just get a task update daily that says to reach out to them, which is kind of cool. Or, you can put them on again, this is like, as we go through the year, we'll get more high level with, training about like more detailed, like auto sending emails and texts via smart plans, but there's no reason to like just go bite off everything at once.
That's where, like I'm pretty good with the ads and everything. And then it's after. I kind of use the same one. It's the Facebook paid ad lead follow-up. And then after I do one, then I go in there and just change a couple of things about like, because usually it's a listing, I'll change like what the address was and everything and do that. But
do you do
basically the only one I do?
Is that one you created or is that one available to download?
I think I tweaked one that was available.
Like, cool.
I feel like there's a lot in there and I want to get like all of my people like in a smart plan because they're all just in there.
Well,
I
ran into that issue last year is I started getting leads in and then like I didn't contact them a lot, like maybe I would the first or second day of a 10-day campaign, but like truly, I cannot stress it enough. Like you will get no business out of this if you don't contact them 6 to 9 times, like truly. Okay. And why I say 6 to 9, it's like, say it was the wrong email or it's the one they signed up for 10 years ago and they don't use that one anymore. So they don't get those emails and then their phone. So like, but only their phone works, right? But they don't answer calls, but they do get texts, right? So if you do text, call, email, call, email, that's 3 times they've seen it in text. But if you just do text, call, email, and then like, I reached out to them 3 times, they didn't contact me. It's like, maybe it's the wrong email address. So maybe it's undeliverable and maybe they don't answer their phone and they don't listen to their voicemails. So maybe they just got 1 text from you and 1 text from a random person isn't going to make them act on anything. So it truly is like, you have to nurture them when they come in, otherwise you're just gonna be paying for leads to just pay for them for no reason.
Yeah, I do get, my last one I did, I got 18 leads.
Yeah, it's like, and it's so funny because when you say, I always run into that too. It's like, if you converted 1 out of 18, that's like incredible because think about it, like our commissions are not like $1. You know what I mean? It's like an average commission in Northeast Ohio is like $4,000 to $6,000. So it's like, if you land 1 of 18 and it costs you $30 to get it, and that's $30 turned into $6,000, then you start doing it monthly. Like literally, if you can get 100 leads in monthly, and then just convert 1 of those into sales, and it's still ROI positive for the work you're doing. So
you have to go, but I have one quick question. So like for the smart plan that I put them on about like following up and everything, when they receive a text message, like I do get some response back from people saying, do not contact me or something like that. Do you just take them out of your contacts altogether?
Yeah, depending on how like kind of vicious the response is. If it is
usually it's just stop. I did have one where she's like, I'm working with an agent. So I did delete her. Yeah,
typically I'll just remove them and I'll archive them.
Okay.
Yeah, typically I do that. All right, cool. Yeah, I have to go. And then obviously I'm going to do more of these as well. I'm still going to do 2 command classes a month. I'm going to do more of these like pop-up workshops just so we can kind of get more collaborative and stuff. So, all right, cool. So
sounds good.
I'm going to pop off. Have a great day. And then,
too.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll all chat soon.
All right. Thank you.
And Daniel, I'm going to contact you too.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you, Paul, too.
You got
Thank
it.
you, guys.
All right, Leah.
All right.